live in an ever-changing world as illustrated by the impacts of COVID-19, and yet our definition of a country's well-being or success, namely GDP, has not changed for decades. As it stands, we have an unclear definition of well-being, largely tied to a country's economic performance, yet this indicator ignores substantial aspects of a society's performance beyond economics. It ignores how a country performs socially, environmentally, and economically as a whole. And these activities are intrinsically linked, but indicators right now do a poor job of measuring this. We need an indicator that accounts for economic performance, the physical and mental state of citizens, and captures the impacts of externalities. This encourages nations to take a more balanced approach to governance.
Instituting change on the current mode of development would be beneficial on the fact that it allows one to perform a better balancing act. Further, in the wake of COVID-19, it makes us rethink on our ability to maintain preparedness and orientation towards development by shifting a nation's attention to spending on well-being, health infrastructure, and holistic education. Progress on such fields can help better equip the national workforce to manage current and future crises. The method has a spillover effect as it builds resilience and employee well-being, potentially increasing productivity in turn. Well-being can be measured building on pre-existing indicators like subjective life satisfaction, freedom, time availability, choices, and more.
We should ensure that a good average score does not come at the expense of the least well-off. We should also prioritize finding ways to embed expected future levels of well-being in terms of the society's resilience today to tackle likely future hardships, for example, climate change. As mentioned earlier, we understand that there are limitations to comparing and collecting data across segments into a single indicator. However, we also believe that not doing so leaves even bigger blind spots. We want private enterprise to see the value in this new measure and work with us, not against us.
The pandemic offers us a great chance to reach out to a wider audience for human beings to take actions together. So just as Chinese ancient philosophy Taoism says, all bad things have great parts too, then in front of the overarching thing, it's time to think who should decide and advocate for what, and what should be the triggering point from starting to think about the development to taking actions. What are the priorities? Let's change the narratives, definitions, paradigms together through the collaborations together.
As young global changers, we do not only speak about the need for change, but focus on elaborating solutions and bringing them into reality. We are here to engage with you, discuss with you, and find solutions together to bring focus to the well-being of us all. Let us make well-being the central aim of our societies.